Alright y'all, so today we're about to get cooking. So we're gonna be making some carne asada. If we got any Mexicans out there in the chat, teach me how to cook this shit better, because I'm probably gonna mess it up. Let's go through all the ingredients. First up, we got some apple cider vinegar, we got some lemons, some garlic, an orange, limes, cilantro, pico de gallo. No, that ain't right. Pico de gallo. I don't think that's right, but fuck it. Jalapeno peppers, tortillas, and we got some New York strip steaks, 4 of them. Quick little interesting story about the steaks. I mean, it's not really interesting, but just, you're not supposed to use strip steaks, you're supposed to use skirt steaks. But the reason why I went with this is basically what happened was, look, all right y'all, so yesterday I go to the grocery store, right? Well, first of all, let's rewind back even before then. I was at work yesterday. I was like, man, when I get off, I just got a Blackstone. I'm about to go cook some steaks, some New York strips. The one dude I work with was like, make me one, man. So I made 2 steaks, ate one, took one back to work. I was like, here's the steak, man. Then when I did that, 3 other people were like, where's my steak? So then I come back home. I'm like, dang, I don't even got any strip steaks left. All I got is these skirt steaks that I'm supposed to use for the carne asada. And so I was like, whatever, we'll just cook them up real quick and then we'll go get more. So I cooked them up, took them to work. They ate them, loved them. I don't know if they loved them. They didn't say anything, but so then yeah, I'm getting ready to go back to the store. And I started thinking to myself, I was like, damn, those skirt steaks, 3 of them were $35. That is ridiculous. And I gotta feed 4 people with this carne asada, so I need 4. But they only sell them in 3-packs for some reason. So I would have had to get 2 3-packs to feed 4 people. So that would have been $60 for some damn steak for 4 people. So I'm like, screw Giant Eagle, screw the grocery store, I'm going to the butcher. I get to the butcher. I'm like, you guys got some skirt steaks? They're like, no. So I go to the other butcher. I'm like, do you guys have some skirt steaks? They're like, no. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm just gonna get 4 New York strip steaks. And look at this, $36. That means it's cheaper for 4 New York strip steaks, freshly cut, no preservatives, no bullcrap nonsense in them from the butchers, than it is for 3 steaks at the grocery store. And it's a terrible cut of steak. Skirt steak? Are you kidding me? That don't even, like, that name just sounds stupid. So we got more of a better quality steak and a better cut of the cow for less money. So that's why I'm using these. So don't make fun of me for using the wrong steak. But anyways, let me shut up and get to cooking. Look at this, bro. Just as I was recording, as I was just complaining about nobody saying anything about the steaks, one of the dudes I gave one to just sent me this. It's a box full of flies, fishing lures, fly fishing lures, and he said he's about to give me it for the steaks, so that's fire. I feel appreciated now. Give it a nice little drizzle. And you know, looking back, I probably should have mixed this all up before I put it in there, but it'll be all right. If it's not clear to y'all by now, I have absolutely no clue what's going on or what I'm doing. I completely stopped following the recipe after the first step. But I will say, it does smell pretty good though, so we might be working with something here. And since I didn't mix it up beforehand, I'm just gonna take this. Okay, I'm not gonna shake it that hard. And boom, that looks fire. Good enough. You got fish made, boy. We got Chef Yerny over here. What are you cooking?
Sous chef. I'm over here cooking an energy drink and a margarita.
Smooth.
Yeah, very smooth. It's hitting every angle. It's my upper and my downer at the moment.
This food is about to slap.
I am very excited.
Anything else? Huh? I made 4 and told him to give 1 to you. I didn't care if it was her. We're gonna be going out to a little pond and be fishing for some catfish and carp. I'm not sure what type of catfish or carp are in here, but I seen a rotten catfish body skeleton laying on the bank, and I always see something big jumping in there, which has to be carp. It's a stock trout stream, so I would assume it's probably just like bullhead catfish, maybe some channel catfish, and probably just some grass carp that they stock in there to help keep the pond nice and clean. We're gonna be stopping at a store, grabbing some hot dogs and a pack of Jello, and try and get some of either catfish or carp, whatever's in here. I don't even know if either of them are in here, but I'm pretty sure. So the first step, start cutting these hot dogs up and then pour some Kool-Aid on them. That right there is exactly what we're looking for. And we're gonna be using a super simple bottom rig down to a small circle hook. So we got the hot dog on, let's get it casted out. So this is a medium action rod. So are my other 2. With the 4,000 reel, and that one has 20-pound fluorocarbon, the other 2 have 20-pound braid, and all that might be a little bit overkill on the catfish, but just in case we hook into a carp, I want to have enough to land them. All right, we've now got 3 rods out with the same rig, and we're gonna just grab a handful of this and throw it out over where each rod is casted. Now, while we're waiting here, I just want to talk about a couple common misconceptions that people have about chumming. The first one is that chumming does not attract fish. For example, if there's a fish the whole way out there or the whole way over there, they're not just going to come here just because I threw some hot dogs in the water. Chumming only works if you chum where the fish are already at or where you know they're going to be. So if it's a part of the path that the catfish take whenever they're out scavenging for food and you chum there, whenever they swim past it, they're gonna stay in that area a lot longer than normal. They're not gonna come there just because you chum the water. If it's not somewhere they regularly go, they're not coming there. So chumming just helps the fish stay there longer. And then another thing, and another reason why chumming helps the fish stay there longer is because whenever you're fighting a catfish or a carp or something like that, they're gonna be shaking their head and thrashing and making a lot of noise, and they're gonna alert all the other fish because catfish and carp travel in packs, giant schools of them. It's gonna alert all the other fish that are swimming with them that something's wrong, something's going on, and we better get out of here. Whereas if there's just a whole bunch of free food laying on the ground that they're digging into, they don't really care about one fish acting scared and thrashing around. Chumming the water just helps them stay there longer so you can catch more fish. The next thing about chumming that a lot of people think is that it's completely and totally illegal. First of all, it's not illegal. It's illegal in a lot of states, but not every state, and it's not illegal in PA. In PA, you can use corn, oatmeal, hot dogs, whatever you want to chum. There's really no restrictions. As long as it's not something like artificial or dangerous to the fish, you're good to go. But if you do live in a state where it is illegal, you can use what's called a method feeder, where basically you make a pack bait, which could be like oatmeal and water and corn. You smash it all up together, you put it on the method feeder. That's technically not chumming because it's attached to your line that you're casting out. So you're not chumming the water. Your line, which is attached to your hook, is chumming the water. So that makes it legal even in places where chumming is illegal. All right, y'all, I just seen a carp jump way back in there. I'm not really sure about the logistics of how I could get back there, but I'm gonna go try and figure it out. So the first problem is it's gonna be quite the hike to get back over to that spot. And then even fishing from there with all them trees ain't gonna be the best. But over here it's about the same depth, so I think we could possibly do some good from over here. After seeing 2 more carp jump, I gave in to the urge to come over to this side. Oh shit, there's a bass right there. Decent one too. And honestly, it was not a bad walk at all. So them little air bubbles y'all may have seen that are popping up in the water, not 100%, but sometimes that can mean that there's carp that have their heads like buried down in the silt and stuff while they're feeding. So it seems as if they're eating my chum in here. I just need them to eat a hot dog with a hook in it. I did just get a bite on this rod, but that's all it was a nibble. I'm out of hot dogs, so this rod is in retirement now. So basically what happened is I didn't catch shit, and now I'm going home.